slow jam for my baby and for me. Ooh.
AG Single back with another YT video, man, and today, I know that's kind of cringy, you know what, I'm kind of working off the nerves, but look, we got Air Force BMT week 5. Now look, I know I've been gone. Hopefully y'all had a great end to y'all's 2023 year. At least 2024. Hopefully y'all had a good Christmas, Thanksgiving, your New Year's. You with your family. You had no family problems. You was chilling, or if you was by yourself, I hope you was finding peace. You know, alone. You know, just vibing by yourself. But it is a new year. Thank you for everybody that's been supporting me while I've been away. I haven't been posting, I know. Your boy is in MQ. Almost on the flight line, so I'm almost out of here. Your boy is almost gone from Albuquerque, New Mexico, where I'm training. Your boy is almost certified for real this time. So y'all wish me luck down in the comments. But yeah, we about to get on this grind. I'm hopefully gonna end out this series here in the next couple of days. Cause I know y'all been waiting for me to drop these and just finish out the series so y'all get the whole gist of what's going on in BMT. So with that being said, make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe. Let's get right into it. Let's go. All right, y'all. So to start off week 5, you know, the start of the new week happens every Sunday. Now look, I have practice. I think it was like a Monday or Tuesday. Now it's late at night. I go outside. I do practice. I go to practice. You know, everything was smooth. I go back up to the dorms. And your boy forgot his water bottle. All right, now if you don't know, in BMT, if you get your water bottle, you leave it laying behind. It is a 341 pooled. They're gonna turn it down to the CQ downstairs, and you get a 341 pool for that. And that was the first thing that happened. Also in week 5, your squadron, they should be pulling some of y'all that can volunteer to go to a graduation and help out. And so that's what I did that week. I went. And I was at a far gate where at Disneyland. At Disneyland, that's where they have the ceremony and all that stuff. The graduation's right next to Disneyland. So I was working the gate there, and your boy was just chilling. And I got call lacking by Lieutenant Colonel. All right. So he walks up, and at that time, you know, I'm in BMT. I don't got an eye to see. Like, it was dark out. All right, it was dark out. It was early in the morning, and I really didn't see him pull up in his Tesla. I was like, ooh, that's a really nice car. And it just slipped my mind that, hey, you gotta salute an officer. And he walks by, and I don't do anything. Me and my partner kind of just looked at each other like, okay, it's just another, you know, sergeant or something, say good morning. And he backs up. He says, so you're not gonna do anything? And I looked at his chest, and I looked at his hat. And at there, I just knew I was done. I was done. I didn't salute. He was like, all right, pull me a 341. And I did. And your boy, that was already 2 strikes in 1 week. And after that, I was just done. I was done with BMT. I did not want to be there no more. So I was just like, man, this is going really down bad for me. Like 341, getting a 341 pulled in BMT is like, for me, because I was just trying to have a clean slate, stay under the radar. It was just like, dang. Like I made it all these weeks without getting a 341 pulled, and I just get it done today. It's like, it was real bad for me. So that happened. Your boy got caught slipping. It happens. So a 341 is not the end of the world. I've had people in my squadron that got multiple 341 pulls, and you would think that they would be out in the military by then, but they didn't. So it's not the end of the world. You're gonna be good. Just, you know, don't get caught slipping like I did. All right, so that was a little background kind of story time of what happened during week 5. But we're gonna touch on the 3 main things that kind of happened during week 5 BMT. We had a PC, reporting procedures PC. You also have Catm, and the big one, PT test. All right, so we're gonna get to the PT test at the end, but we're just gonna go over the reporting procedures. So basically what all the reporting procedures PC is, you know, you kind of train on them earlier in the couple weeks. You have like I think like a lesson or something on them, and you go over like what you need to do for reporting procedures. So basically you just knock on the door, you know, with the facing movements. You're like Sergeant Airman Garcia reports his orders, something like that, like a gist. That's kind of the gist. And then you kind of just walk up to the desk, little face movement, correct yourself, and then yeah. And then when we did it, they had us two pictures, 2 pieces of paper with pictures on them of all the ranks. And basically what your MTI is gonna do is just gonna point out a picture of one of the ranks, and you just gotta say what it was, and then you gotta do your face movement and then walk right out the door. It was pretty easy, pretty simple. A couple people did mess up, but If you mess up, you just go to the back of the line and then you just retry it again. So that one wasn't really too bad. Probably one of the easiest PCs out of all of them. So yeah, that was basically it for that PC. All right, now next up was Catm. Now Catm was a really good time. Where Catm, you go for Catm is the same place you're gonna go for Pacer Forge. It's in the same area, same deal. And I was really nervous when I got to Catm. We pulled up on the bus, and I was just like, dang. You know, you can hear the kind of the gunshots after you do all the like classroom things and stuff like that. You go in the classroom, they talk to you about the gun, like how to hold it, things like that. And then you're gonna go out to the actual range, and all you hear is just all the gunshots, man. I was like, oh my God, are we at war right now? You know what I'm saying? And nah, it was pretty cool. I was nervous at first. They split y'all up, and one group goes before the other. One of my homeboys that was there got pulled, and he had to retake it because I think he fired after the like the bell rang. So you can't fire after the bell rings and like you're done, like you can't shoot no more. But he did that, and he got pulled, and he had to sit out for the rest of the day. And so when we went up, your boy, it's 24 shots. You kind of just have a paper out in the distance, and you just shoot different times at different targets. And at the end, they're just gonna tally the score of how many you hit. Or I don't know how the criteria is, but there's people before you even go to Catm, they're like, yeah, I hunt. I actually go to the range all the time, whatever, blah, blah, blah. And you're like, okay, well, you should be getting marksman then, all right? You should be getting marksman. If you're talking about, oh yeah, you hunt all the time, it's gonna be easy for you, you should get marksman. All right, no offense, but like you should get marksman. And so we go out there, your boy does this thing. I only went to the range one time ever in my life before I even went to the military. So, you know, I was just doing my thing, feeling like American Sniper out there. And they're going to go down the line once you are done and tell you your scores out loud. And so it got to me, I was like, I definitely did not get marksman. I definitely didn't get it. Or it's called expert. When they say it, like, they're going to say your score and how many you got out of the 24 shots that they tally. And they're gonna be like expert, and that means, you know, you got the marksman. Your boy got 22 out of 24. I believe it's 21. No, it's 21 out of 24. You gotta get 21 to 24 to get marksman, and your boy got it. So I was pretty proud of myself. And then some of my friends that used to say they hunt, they didn't get it, and I was like, well, I don't know what to tell you, because your boy went out there, he did his thing. And yeah, Catm was pretty fun. All I say is don't get nervous. It's actually a pretty fun time. You're gonna want to go back again, but you don't want to go back again for the wrong reason. You don't want to get pulled out. But yeah, Catm was a good time. Like I said, just don't be nervous. Just breathe, shoot the gun, and yeah, it's kind of like a video game, man. It's a good time. And another thing too, if you do get the expert, you do get a ribbon for it. So, you know, at the end at BMT when they're giving out ribbons, or not the end, but like towards the end when y'all get y'all's ribbons to put on y'all's like y'all's uniforms, it's a good feeling when you get the little green ribbon. You know, everybody knows that you're a real deal shooter. You know what I'm saying? John Wick type deal. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? You John Wick. I was John Wick, bro. I was feeling right when I got my ribbon. It was a good time. So yeah, that's all it is for Catm. It's pretty easy, pretty simple, pretty straightforward. Now, we're gonna get into the PT test. All right, so for the most anticipated part of week 5 is the PT test. Now, I think we did ours in the middle of the week, so, you know, the whole time I was kind of stressing over it. But like I said, I get a lot of comments in my past videos and also DMs about the PT test, like if you're not in shape, or, you know, maybe you've had an injury and it kind of hinders you back from really doing any of the workouts. They help you through that through BMT. I actually probably was in the best shape, probably top shape I've ever been in, besides when I was in college. So they do get you right. They prepare you with all the running that they do, all the push-ups, all the morning workouts that y'all do during the week. You're gonna be prepared for it. So do not stress over it. Just do the same things you've been doing throughout the weeks. You know, just, you know, keep your pace. Keep the pace that you've been doing during your workouts, and just try your best. Just pick it up a little bit, and then you're gonna be all right. So what we did first is we went out, did our warm-ups, all that stuff, and then we went to like a turf kind of track deal, and we did the push-ups and sit-ups first. So you're gonna just be paired with a partner, and they're gonna count for you, you're gonna count for them. It's like a minute, or it's like a minute or a minute 30 to do the push-ups and sit-ups. I'm actually not the best runner, so I knew I had to max out on the push-ups and sit-ups, which I did. So that was a good thing. So you kind of got to find where your weakness is endpoint. And so like if you're a good runner, okay, well then you know you're gonna do good on that. Just try your best on the push-ups and sit-ups, or vice versa. If you know you could do a lot of push-ups and sit-ups, all right, max out on those, and then you know try your best on the run. So either way, you kind of want to max out one thing or the other if you can. If not, kind of find that in between, and just do like a good calm pace for both, and you're gonna be good as long as you pass. You don't fail it. Like if you get a 90 or above, I believe it's like good, like excellent score. But you just gotta get a 70, I believe, a 70 to pass. I gotta make sure y'all let me know down in the comments if you're just fresh out of BMT, because your boy's been out for a while. I'm coming up on my 1 year mark, so prepare for that video too. I'm coming up on my 1 year mark, so it's been a while for me. I could look back and go, but I don't want to do that. So y'all let me know down in the comments, is it a 65 or a 70 to pass? But yeah, so we did that. Knocked out the push-ups and sit-ups, maxed on those, good. Now on the run, it was kind of cold out. It was cold out. It's early in the morning, so you know it's a little colder. And on like the 5th lap, 4th lap, your boy's about to die. So one thing I can say is just find your pace. Do a nice jogging pace. Not to a point where you're going to be falling behind, but you know you can keep a steady pace for all 6 laps or 5 laps, and then finish out on the 6th one. Depending on how much you do, because like if you're on the regular track, I believe it's 6 laps, and then if you're doing the one we did in Alcatraz, yeah, it's 5 laps around the big track that they got. So but other than that, it was cool. Some people did fail, but if you fail, you're only gonna retake the part that you failed on. So if you didn't really do good on the push-ups, and that will boost your score up, all right, they're gonna bring you out, and then they're gonna have you do the push-up test again, or the sit-ups. Whatever your lowest score in the category was, your MTIs are gonna tell you like, hey, you're gonna do your sit-ups, retake your sit-ups so you can pass, or you're gonna do your push-ups again so you can pass, or you gotta retake your run so you can pass. The run is the gives you the most points, so try to do as well as you can on the run, so you don't gotta go run again. Just take your push-ups or sit-ups. But yeah, I did have a couple people fail in my dorm, but they passed on the 2nd time or 3rd time. So you get a couple times to retake it if you do fail. So don't worry, you're gonna pass. Everybody that I know that failed on the 1st try passed at the end, and if they didn't, they weren't trying at all, or they really wanted to get out, because they're gonna make sure that you're good to go and you're gonna pass, and you're gonna go graduate. All right, everybody's goal is to graduate. The MTIs don't want you to stick around, and I know you don't want to stick around for any longer than you have to. So they're gonna make sure that you pass and that you get a good score, so you can move on and graduate from Air Force BMT. All right, man. So that basically sums up Air Force BMT Week 5. All in all, that week is probably one of the most eventful weeks that you're gonna have, besides week 6 when you go to Pacer Forge. I think you also have some other PCs that you do during week 6, and then week 7 and graduation week. It's kind of just prep for that. Of course, the EOC is also the biggest part of your Air Force BMT kind of training, but we're gonna get in that in the next video, or the video after that. I think it's next week. Week 6 is the EOC, I believe. But we're gonna knock out these videos for y'all. But yeah, we're gonna knock out these videos for y'all. Hopefully I get them done in the next couple of days. I want to end out this series. I kind of dragged it on, and I know y'all really want to know what's happening in the next couple of weeks, because if you're joining soon or you just graduated, I know y'all hit me up after y'all graduate. Make sure y'all keep doing that. I love supporting y'all and y'all's journey in the military, so make sure y'all keep in contact with me. If you comment or DM me on Instagram, I'm gonna have my Instagram down in the description, and also should be popping up throughout the video. So with all that being said, man, I appreciate y'all for supporting me still, and we're gonna keep knocking out these videos. 2024, we're on the road to 2K. We're 200 subscribers away. I don't know what's wrong with me today. We're 200 subscribers away, so make sure y'all keep subscribing. If you're new to the family, welcome. And yeah, I'm gonna catch you on the next video, man. Let's get it.